Hey, welcome to day 24 of Communion Together. I want to read from Romans 8:28 through 30 in the Passion Translation for you, and then just share a few thoughts and then receive communion together. All right, so let me read this very familiar passage. So we are convinced that every detail of our lives is continually woven together for good. For we are his lovers who have been called to fulfill his designed purpose. For he knew all about us before we were born, and he destined us from the beginning to share the likeness of his Son. This means the Son is the oldest among a vast family of brothers and sisters who will become just like him. Having determined our destiny ahead of time, he called us to himself and transferred his perfect righteousness to everyone he called. And those who possess his perfect righteousness, he co-glorified with his Son. As we receive the elements today, let's ponder just a moment what that good is. Sometimes we limit the goodness of God to our natural comforts. Like, oh, God's gonna work out those circumstances so that I'm gonna have a better job, or I'm gonna have a better house, or a better car, or he's gonna work out this relationship for me. So it's all in this natural realm. And yes, those things might happen because he's a good father and he loves to give good gifts. However, I don't know about you, but sometimes we get disappointed because our expectations of what good should look like are different than what our good Father actually intends for us. And if we read these passages, we recognize that the good that he is working out is all about our relational connection, our union with him, to become like Jesus. So those difficult, challenging circumstances we are walking through, he's going to work good out of all of them. He's going to work out everything in our past for our good. And what does that mean? That means that through it all, he's going to make us look like Jesus. He's going to make us look like the ones he created us to be, his sons and daughters, his families, those who have been brought into the circle of union, into the circle of Ihad, into the circle of oneness with God. This is the good that God is working out in us. This is what Jesus paid for on the cross. This is why his body was broken, so that the brokenness of our hearts could be unified and that we could recognize and come into this union of deep, intimate, personal relationship with God. And that his blood creates new life in us, so that we can truly flow in union and oneness with him. So I encourage you, allow that to soak into your soul. Allow that to soak into your thoughts. Allow that truth to soak in, that God is all about you becoming who you really designed to be. And that's one with him as his family. So let's receive communion. Jesus, we thank you for your body, for your brokenness, that you took on all our pain, all of our sickness, all the disease, all the outflow of sin. And you took it upon yourself so that we can be completely restored, reset, be able to look like you, our older brother, our bridegroom, our king, our God. We thank you for the union you have brought through your sacrifice. We receive your body. And we receive your life. We receive the sacrifice of your blood, that you washed away everything and now we stand in your complete righteousness, one with you because of your sacrifice. And we receive it. We receive the oneness. We receive your righteousness with gratitude. As much as we can understand, and we ask that you would increase our understanding so that we can be even more grateful and we can step into greater revelation and greater partnership and greater union with you. Open our understanding, open us up, heal us and deliver us from all those things that separate us. We want the full measure of the goodness of God in our lives, to be all that you've designed for us to be, to be in one union and oneness with you, we ask and we receive. May you be blessed. May you be encouraged. May you come into deep revelations of your union with God. See you tomorrow.